All right, so we got a question about how do you build confidence in a shy, timid dog? There's processes, people. So first off, you want to get them to be confident inside your home. So get them following obedience commands, playing with balls, tugs, whatever it is inside the home. You want them to have a lot of confidence in you. Build that relationship in you so they learn that you're not going to put them in a situation where they have to be worried about whatever else is going on. So after you got them really confident inside the home, take them outside in the backyard. After you can do the same thing that you were doing inside, outside, now you're gonna go somewhere else. So we like to come out here to Greenbelt Park. It has a lot of different stuff. There's bleachers over there, there's a sand pit, there's water, there's people playing frisbee, there's people walking their dogs. So there's a minimal distractions where you can work with your dog and build that confidence. Oh, you wanna go play with that tug over there. So Tron is one of those dogs that he loves that tug over there, so we're gonna use that to build his confidence. And then after you've gotten the dog successful here, now you're gonna have somebody come and get a can of rocks. So start adding some loud noises, start adding more distractions to build that confidence that, okay, these noises are going on over there, but that pup is still looking to you for guidance. So you have to build your value in that dog's life. Then after you've come into a place like this, go to Home Depot. Home Depot is one of the best places you can go because it's organized chaos. There's gonna be all types of races, all types of people, sounds, distractions, there's wood, it's a lot of very good place to take your dog, especially if they are shy and timid. Start outside of Home Depot. If you go to the contractor side, just do the same thing that you did in the backyard, at the park, and just build onto that. If your dog is scared outside, do not take him inside. You're just gonna add more fear to him. Get him really confident outside, then go inside. And if he starts acting a little shy and timid, just stop. It's okay to have this to be a process. It takes 21 days to create a habit in humans, so let's say the same thing for a dog. 21 days of taking your dog out every day somewhere, spending about 5 to 10 minutes with them is gonna do a lot more than you realize in the long scheme of, oh shit.
Hey, move.
In the long scheme of things, people.
So we talked about confidence before and the importance of confidence. People have messaged me about a shy, timid, unconfident. You didn't ask the breeder what you were getting. The dog shows up, it's insecure, and now you got to deal with all types of problems. So 2 things that I would recommend, and I've recommended it 100 times at least, and that's not an exaggeration. I can show you right now, I got 100 messages in my TikTok about behavior, and my dog's whining, they can't get along. All of a sudden, they just boom, you go, I can't even deal with this right now. For one, you want to like, subscribe, and share. I'm here with the dog man himself. I take my dogs to as many environments as possible so they could see and get used to things. Even in the home we're in, the dogs, they bark and bite, meaning the homies' dogs, they bark, not bite. They bark a bunch, mine don't. They're used to doorbells, they're used to seeing things, they're used to noises and things. Environments, there's dogs running around, there's people running around. The dogs are not shook, if you would, or motivated by people other than what we're doing, and that in itself is an extensive process. So how do you get rid of shy and timidness?
Charlie, I'm gonna do what ego does.
But one, you invite them into as many spaces. We got more confident as we saw the world. You're like, oh, it's not so bad out here. Oh, this is nice. This isn't the worst thing in the world. And then what happens next when you deal with a dog that lacks confidence?
Stuff like that starts happening.
Oh, you got my phone? Get my phone.
There you go.
Oh, you got it. Go ahead, tell him. Repeat confidence.
Yeah, confidence. No,
Yeah, there you go.
getting them out in the world does wonders for them. Again, give them something that they can be successful with. Have a ball, have a tug, have food, have something that they know that they're gonna win at. The more you do, the more you do with a dog, the less likely they are going to be worried about new things when you go in new environments. One thing that I did with Rocco is we literally went everywhere. He went to the barbershop with me, I took him to parks and playgrounds, all of these different places. So when we went on Top Dog, they were like, how long does it take your dog to get adjusted to new environments? I'm like, I show him something one time and he's good, because you've developed that relationship with the dog. They're not going to doubt your judgment.
And that's the key thing too, because somebody reached out the other day and they asked that. I said, hey, look, they said it's 3 years old too late. It's 2 years old too late. I said yes and no. Here's the challenge. He still spent a lot of time with Rocco early on. So when it was time to like just tighten up everything that they were already doing collectively together, it was like, oh, okay, it's just one more place for us to go hang out and be together. Yep. Versus the guy who's been leaving the dog in the house, dog got no routine, dog roaming around acting crazy and don't know nothing. You like, hey, buddy, I'm set. He like this. For what?
You know what that means?
For what? I ain't coming to sit, man. Leave me alone, dude. You won't be bothering me no other time. Get out of my face. That's what a dog really be thinking. Get out of my face, man. Why you even talking to me? You know I don't do that. And that's because, again, there was no bonding. There was no relationship. So when he did start at 2, Rocco and him had already spent mad time together. He connected with his dog. And then the dog knew, like, okay, we just going to a new environment to keep having a bunch of good times together. Yeah. And I think that's important. But again, it's still not impossible to teach an old dog new tricks.
You just gotta undo the habits that they've already got. And that's the hardest part, because you have to be patient, because you taught those dogs to not listen to you. You taught the dog that you're gonna repeat commands and that they can bark at people and do whatever they want. And now you want them to be a perfect dog overnight. So if the dog has been doing something for 2 years, it's not gonna be fixed in 2 days.
There you go. And that's one of the keys to confidence, is really patience. Knowing that you know nothing so you can better yourself and your dog slowly but surely. And remember, slow and steady wins the race. We've got a long time, if it's God's will, with these dogs. And people say, how old is they? I'm like, look, my man, they ain't even 2 years old. I got plenty of time, though. That's the part that you're feeling to realize. He ain't got to get it right today. I can't. None of us going to get it right today. Y'all don't go to work to get paid today. Y'all going to work banking on that next 2 weeks. Yeah. So stop playing like y'all waiting till the dog got to be perfect. Day one. One day at a time, day in, day out, practice. Be patient, and as always, take care of your dogs, people.